Ooh. Welcome to Plaza Theatre Company's RIP ROARIN REVUE. My name is Aaron Seiler, and I hope everyone out there is keeping your hands washed and staying at home. Right here in Johnson County, we have a stay-at-home order. I know over in Dallas, they call it shelter in place. And in Fort Worth, they call it y'all stay home. But anyway, we hope everyone out there is staying safe, and we couldn't all get together tonight to sing songs for you, which we really like to do. So what we did is we called up a lot of our friends and had them record themselves at their homes, singing some of our favorite songs from Broadway musicals with a Western flair. I really hope you guys enjoy what we put together for you tonight. So let's get to our first one. It's If You Knew My Story from Bright Star, sung by Emily Warwick.
If you knew my story, you'd have a hard time believing me. You'd think I was lying. Joy and sorrow never last. I'll die trying not to live in the past. If you knew my story, my heaven and my hell, if you knew my story, you'd have a good story to tell. I left my clothes on that cold river rock, my cares and my woes rolled up in my socks. I lay down in that mountain stream and let the icy water rush over me. If you knew my story, my heaven and my hell, if you knew my story, you'd have a good story to tell. Me, I'm not alone. Tell me I'm not alone. Many backs have broken from lesser weight, I know. I was born to carry more than I can hold. Even though I'll stumble, even though I'll fall, you'll never see me crumble, you'll never see me fall. If you knew my story, my heaven and my hell, if you knew my story, you'd have a good story to tell. Me, I'm not alone. Tell me I'm not alone. Even though I'll stumble, even though I'll fall, you'll never see me crumble, you'll never see me crawl. If you knew my story.
As a kid I tied some knots, I learned to make a loop, spun it horizontal to the ground, practiced lassoing my fence posts and most anything I found. I even roped my sisters when they dared to come around. This pastime was my solitary skill, and people asked, what will become of Will? So I told them, give a man enough rope, give a man enough rope, and he can hang himself for knots. That is the choice that he has got. He could wind up hanging down from a tree, or he could spin himself alive. That's what happened to me. Give a man enough rope, give a man enough rope, give a man enough rope, give a man enough rope. You hand two guys a pile of dough, one spends it fast, one saves it slow. You make a choice, you make a choice. Up to you what you do. This act ain't much, but through it I've met kings and queens, and I got to meet you. Everybody spins with a different twist, so use elbow grease and just flick the wrist. If you wanna aim for a great big O, go for broke, just let her go. Never let them see that there's effort there. You may sweat inside, but be debonair. If you go for tears or you go for broke, shrug it off, just let her go. Give a man enough rope.
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 It's good to set your sights up high, but don't expect pie in the sky. A guy might rush
Our guy might
for that old pot of gold. He might not reach that rainbow's end because, my friend, the world is round, or so we are told.
Or so we are told. A guy could choose to run a bank.
A guy could choose to run a bank.
Another lives to till the soil.
Another lives to till the soil.
Or practice law or violin.
Or practice law or violin. Or maybe sell banana oil.
Banana oil.
One builds a barn, one writes a song.
One builds a barn, one writes a song.
One digs a ditch, one teaches school.
One digs a ditch, one teaches school.
But from the day I came along, I've always been a roping fool.
He's just a roping fool.
Give a man enough rope.
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 And he can get all tangled in the figure eights he tries to spin. But I've had luck, and my rope made me free. I spun my fancy figures, wrote my columns, made my speeches, loved my horses, loved my family, spun a lovely life. That's what happened to me.
Spun his figures, wrote his columns, made his speeches, loved his horses, loved his family, spun a lovely life.
Give a man enough rope.
How blessed we are as children of our God, so good and true to understand His moving hand and love for me and you. How blessed we are as children of our God, whose love is real enough to touch each one of us. Is part of Him I feel. I honor thee, to whom my love is bound. How blessed be forever we are bound to Him as now. How blessed we are as children of our God, so good and true, enough to touch each one of us. Is part of Him I feel. I honor thee, I honor thee, to whom my love is bound. How blessed man with a gun. The gals with umbrellas who are always out with fellers in the rain or the blazing sun. But a man never trifles with gals who carry rifles. Oh, you can't get a man with a gun. With a gun, with a gun. No, you can't get a man with a gun. A man's love is mighty. He'll even buy a nightie for a gal that he thinks is fun. But they don't buy pajamas for pistol packing mamas. Oh, you can't get a hug from a man with a slug. Oh, you can't get a man with a gun.
Thank you so much for that, Emily, Jason, Brittany, and Darren, who actually recorded that from her apartment in New York City for us. We're so glad you guys pitched in. Now, if you didn't know this, our friends over at the Granbury Theater Company, who are also shut down, they were just a couple of weeks away from opening their musical Big River. They were real sad that they had to shut that musical down. They are, however, doing that show in next year's season with the same cast. But coming up next year, we have William Power. He was actually cast as Huckleberry Finn in that show, and he's going to sing for you, Waiting for the Light to Shine.
I have lived in the darkness for so long, I'm waiting for the light to shine. Far beyond horizons I have seen, beyond the things I've been, and dreams that I have dreamed are the things I've done. In fact, each and every one are the ways that I was taught to run. I am waiting for the light to shine. I am waiting for the light to shine. I have lived in the darkness for so long. I'm waiting for the light to shine.
I know my heart don't care what people say. All I know is that I've never felt like this.
ain't too sure that a man's best friend is a mangy cur. I kind of favor the hog myself. How about a hand for the hog? Say, hog ain't nothing but a porky thing, a little porky feet and a nosy ring. Pickle them big folks, how about a hand for the hog? Well, if you took a notion, I bet you could take a hog, make a heck of a pet. You could teach him to ride and hunt. You could clean him up, let him sit up front. Diddly, 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 diddle. Well, in the scheme of things, the way things go, you might get bit by that old Fido, but not that gentle porker friend. How about a hand for the hog? Fella and the hog had a comedy act. Fella was terrible as a matter of fact, but that hog was a funny sucker though. How about a hand for the hog? You took a notion, I bet. You could teach a hog to smoke a cigarette. Well, it might take a little bit of time, but shoot. What's time to a hog? Well, the way I see it, it looks like this. Either you ain't or either you is a true blue love of the swine, folks. How about a hand for the hog? Diddly, 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 diddly. Thank you. Now, here's Matt Victory singing Oklahoma from Oklahoma.
Oklahoma, where the wind comes sweeping down the plain, where the waving wheat can sure smell sweet when the wind comes right behind the rain. Oklahoma, every night my honey lamb and I sit around and talk and watch a hawk making lazy circles in the sky. We know we belong to the land, and the land we belong to is grand. And when we say, hey, aye-yip-aye-yo, aye-yay, we're only saying you're doing fine, Oklahoma, Oklahoma, okay. Oklahoma, where the wind comes sweeping down the plain, where the waving wheat can sure smell sweet when the wind comes right behind the rain. Oklahoma, every night my honey lamb and I sit around and talk and watch a hawk making lazy circles in the sky. We know we belong to the land, and the land we belong to is grand. And when we say, hey, aye-yip-aye-yo, aye-yay, we're only saying you're doing fine, Oklahoma, Oklahoma, okay. Oklahoma, 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 Oklahoma. We know we belong to the land, and the land we belong to is grand. And when we say, hey, aye-yip-aye-yo, aye-yay, we're only saying you're doing fine, Oklahoma, Oklahoma, okay. Yeah, we'll do it. That's it. That's your show, guys. Thank you.
I can't take no more of this. This nightmare has to end in this God-forsaken place. Death would be a welcome friend. I could pay a crooked guard to kill me. Yeah, that's it. Better that than 15 years dying slowly, bit by bit. All I did was rob a few stores. Justice here don't fit the crime. I've been broke. this stuff has gotta go. But tonight it will be over when I strike the fatal blow. No way out, I've gotta do this. Here for me, okay, let's play. Never killed, but now I have to. Time to make it proud and pay. I won't get to heaven when I'm crazy little hell. No way I'll see heaven. So let's raise a little hell.
We out here, the economy, rain and wind and fire. The rain is test, the fire is show, and they call the wind Mariah. Mariah blows the stars around and sends the clouds a flying. Mariah makes the mountains sound like folks were up there dying. Mariah, Mariah, they call the wind Mariah. Before I knew Mariah's name and heard the wailing choir, I had a girl and she had me, and the sun was always shining. Then one day I left my girl, I left her far behind me, and now I'm lost, so gone and lost, not even God can find me. Mariah, Mariah, they call the wind Mariah. Now here they come, her main parade, her wind and fire only. But when you're lost and all alone, there ain't nowhere but lonely. And I am lost and lonely man, without a star to guide me. Mariah, blow my love to me, I need my girl beside me. Mariah, Mariah, they call the wind Mariah, 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 blow my
Arkansas, Arkansas, I just love old Arkansas. Love my mom, love my pa, but I just love old Arkansas. Well, I ain't never traveled much, but someday when the money's such, I'd like to see the world and all. Take a run through Arkansas. I'd like to get my picture took and put it in my memory book, and someday hang it on my wall to say that I'd seen Arkansas, Arkansas, Arkansas. I just love old Arkansas. Love my ma, love my pa, but I just love old Arkansas. night gets old, we both go see our. I just love old Arkansas. Love my ma, love my pa, but I just love old Arkansas. I just love old Arkansas.
Thank you so much for that, Eden and Mimi and Matt and Jarrett and Josh and Gavin. If you didn't know this about Plaza Theatre Company, we are a nonprofit organization and we employ 29 full-time and part-time employees. And we've committed during this global pandemic to keep everyone employed. There would really be nothing worse than trying to deal with the uneasiness in our world right now than to also not have a job, especially when you depend on your paycheck to keep things going. And we hope that you'd find it in your heart to donate to us. There's a donate link in the description of this video, and anything that you can give would really help us. Now let's get on with the music. Coming up next is Meredith Browning singing Glad You Were Born from Seven Brides for Seven Brothers.
Of not knowing what to do. I knowed what's right and wrong since I've been 10. I heard a lot of stories and I reckon they are true about how girls are put upon by men. I know I mustn't fall into the pit, but when I'm with a feller, I forget. I'm in a terrible fix. I always say, come on, let's go. Just when I order say mix. When a person tries to kiss a girl, I know she ought to give his face a smack. But as soon as someone kisses me, I somehow sort of want to kiss him back. I'm just a fool when lights are low. I can't be prissy and quaint. I ain't the type that can change. How can I be right? I can't say no. supposing that he says that you're sweeter than cream, and he's gotta have cream or die. What you gonna do when he talks that way? Spit in his eye? I'm just a girl who can't say no, can't seem to say it at all. I hate to disappoint a beau when he is paying a call. For a while we find it cool, sitting on the velveteen settee. Then I think I'll golden rule and do for him what he would do for me. I can't resist a Romeo in a sombrero and chaps. Soon as I sit on their laps, something inside of me snaps. I can't say no.
Got a feeling called some blue. Oh Lord, and my daddy said goodbye. I don't know what I'm gonna do. All I do is sit and cry. Oh Lord, that last long day he said goodbye. Oh Lord, I thought I would die. He'll do me. He's got that kind of loving. Lord, I love to hear him when he calls me sweet baby. I hate to think it all over. I lost my heart, it seems. I've grown so used to that man somehow. And I'm nobody's sugar baby now, 'cause I'm lonesome. I got the love sick blues. Well, I'm in love with a wonderful guy. That's what's the matter with me. Well, I'm in love with a wonderful guy, but he don't care about me. But I've tried and tried to keep him satisfied, and he just wouldn't stay. But now that he is leaving, this is all I've got to say. Got a feeling called some blues. Oh Lord, did I have to say goodbye? I don't know what I'm gonna do. I lost my heart, it seems. I've grown so used to that man somehow. And I'm nobody's sugar baby now, 'cause I'm lonesome. I got the love sick blues. Let's bring it on home, y'all. I've grown so used to that man somehow, and I'm nobody's sugar baby now, 'cause I'm lonesome. I got the love big blue.
Thank you so much, Meredith, Jill, and Caitlin. We sure do appreciate you guys tuning in and watching our Rip Roarin Review. And make sure that you subscribe to our YouTube page or like us on Facebook, and you'll be notified of all the other streaming events that we'll have coming up. We have smaller streaming events that we're going up every single day during the weekday during this shutdown. Otherwise, we'll see you guys next time. Stay in there. Stay safe. Happy trails till we meet again.